Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. If you're new to the channel, I'm Nick and I've been a top hodler on TradingView for many years, as well as being one of the only traders with a fully verified MyFXBook third-party track record. So if you want to elevate your trading, you're definitely in the right place. So subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So take a second, pause the video, read the disclaimer, and I will see you on the charts. In this video, I'll speak about gold. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first, I'll give you the technical aspect, then I'll move to the commitment of traders to see what the big players in the market are doing and how they are moving and shifting their orders. And then I will put together these two different types of analysis. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss. Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that we have a market which at the moment is in a very strong uptrend. We can notice the creation of all these monthly higher highs and higher lows. And what we have to notice in this uptrend is that all these minor corrections are in fact minor corrections. So the market didn't manage to retrace more than the 0.32 retracement. Now, as you know, when you have an impulse and you want to measure the correction, you have to measure it with the Fibonacci retracement levels. And a strong uptrend will not manage to retrace more than the 0.32 because immediately new institutional buyers will enter the market, protecting the support level and creating the next leg to the upside. So the continuation to the upside. In this case, in the case of this last correction, which of course is very different from what happened in these previous minor corrections, we have a much deeper one. In fact, the market retraced all the way down to the area in between the 0.618 and 0.786 retracement levels, which of course is the last possible retracement zone. What do I mean by this? I mean that if from here the market is to continue higher, institutional buyers have to enter into this level, protecting the zone as support and creating the next leg to the upside. And again, we will speak about institutional buyers in just a few moments when we move to the COT analysis. For now, let's keep in mind that on the monthly, we are at the last possible zone in which institutional buyers can enter and drop down on the weekly time frame. Now, from a weekly standpoint, the situation is very clear. We can notice how the correction to the downside started quite aggressively. Now, of course, the more you go down on the time frames, the more details you will see in the price action. Because of course, when on the monthly we see just red candles to the downside, here on the weekly we can see that actually the move to the downside is composed by many green and red candles. But nonetheless, we can notice how the push to the downside was quite aggressive. We saw a strong push, correction, immediately the market started pushing lower. So sellers, institutional sellers, were pushing the price lower. Now, what we can see is that the market is starting to decelerate at this point. In fact, if we look at the difference between the price action here and the price action in all this leg to the downside, it is quite clear how the size of the candles got very smaller, and also the movement got very slower, kind of like the market is ranging. Usually, after a push to the downside, if you see ranging, that is in accumulation zone. And after an accumulation zone, what you expect is the rejection higher away from the accumulation area. So on the weekly, everything looks quite bullish. Let's keep that in mind and drop down on the daily time frame. Just a quick interruption. Let me know in the comments below if you have any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos, because I'm always open to suggestions. Now, from a daily standpoint, what we can notice is that again, the range is very clear. From a daily perspective, we can notice how the top of the range is currently here. The bottom of the range is currently here. Now, of course, until the market will remain trapped in between these two levels, we can expect more horizontal price action to develop in between these two zones, essentially continuing the accumulation. However, what I think would be very interesting in this case would be a nice stop loss hunt below this zone, because I know a lot of people are currently entering longs. A lot of retail traders are currently entering longs, and all their stop losses are below this zone. So if the market will now go and create a nice push to the downside below this zone, so essentially just below this lows, that would be amazing because it would give the possibility for all the institutions to actually enter the market at these lows. Because as usual, and as you know very well at this point, if you have been following this channel, for every buyer in the market, there needs to be a seller. For every seller, there needs to be a buyer. Even if there isn't enough liquidity, a liquidation of stop losses is the perfect opportunity for institutions to actually take the other side. That is why a lot of people first see their stop losses get triggered, and then the market moves to the opposite side. If you have been in the market for some time and you are still a bit of a beginner, I'm sure this has happened to you many times. So keeping all of this in mind, let's move to the commitment of traders and see what we currently have. Well, if we look at the data for gold, this is already reported against the USD. So this is already gold USD. And what we can see is that with the last reports, we still don't see strong institutional buying. Of course, in the long term, we still have 219K longs compared to only 37K shorts. So we have still a huge amount of longs compared to shorts. But what we have to keep in mind is that, again, in the very short term, net positions even decreased. We went from 194K down to 182K. Again, pretty much remaining the same. In fact, we see both longs and shorts closed with the last report. But in the long term, institutions are still very positioned to the bullish side. That is very clear, 219K longs compared to only 37K shorts from an institutional perspective. So there is definitely the possibility at these lows to see institutions enter again. And when that happens, of course, we will see that reflected here in the CO2 data with the new report. So let's keep all of this in mind and move back to the chart. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure to join my free Telegram channel, which you find linked in the description, so you never miss new updates. Now, back to the analysis. So in this kind of situation, what would I expect? Now, as usual, and as my students know very well, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the CO2 data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts from an intraday bearish to bullish market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, I wouldn't be surprised if the market here would shift from an intraday bearish to bullish market, and then after institutions entered and hunted all the stop losses, at that point we see a rejection higher. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all this free analysis, education, and updates that you see me share here on YouTube are actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, if you want to learn more, I really suggest that you head over to the website, which is linked in the description. Here, you have the possibility to gain access to my complete program. In it, you will have access to all the courses that I ever created. So everything I have learned in the market in all these years, easily packaged and delivered to you directly from me. So I follow you one-on-one directly in the program. So everything, including the program, you can ask me questions. You have my personal contact directly from your student dashboard. You also gain access to the same CO2 data software that you see me use in all my analysis. You also have the possibility to gain access to my live trading show. So essentially you can watch me trade live every single day. So as the day progresses, you see all the positions as they're opened, closed, managed. You also have the possibility to gain access to my exact strategies. And in fact, on the website, you also see a 10 years back test of all 9 my strategies. So I suggest to go and check it out. If you continue to scroll down on the website past the testimonials, you will see that at the moment there is a really amazing special running. So if you're even only remotely interested in learning more, I really suggest that you go and check it out. The link is in the description and I will see you in it, because it is really the last program that you will ever need to join. This is the last time that you will have to look for any kind of program, because it's really super complete. There is everything from start to finished, and you are guided along the way directly from me. So looking forward to see you on board. I will see you on your student dashboard. If you enjoyed the video, make sure that you drop a like and a comment. It really helps with the creation of new free analysis and education, and I will see you in my next video.